We're in Leuven, a lively university city here in Belgium, and the theme today is the letter B. Bolognese, beers, bowhead, whale skeleton.
Belgium.
Oh yeah, Belgium. A few weeks ago, we were in Mechelen, and we were surprised by how many specialty coffee shops there were. Like coffee, not coffee shops in the Netherlands. So we decided to build one into the plan here in Leuven.
Did you know that Belgium has its own version of spaghetti bolognese?
Well, we're going to be trying that today, along with some of our favorite Belgian fry snacks.
Fry snacks?
Fry snacks.
Well, they are fry snacks. They go with fries.
I guess that's correct. Anyway, we're going to be trying our favorite fried snacks from a fry shop that's apparently 100% vegan.
And I feel like something like that can really only exist in a university town.
And I think we're about to visit the Museum of Zoology. Let's go. Look at it. This is the only known specimen of a coelacanth. I think they thought that this originally went extinct with the dinosaurs, but then they started finding them off the coast of Africa in the 50s, which I think was probably like pretty bizarre for people, right? Look at it.
In Stardew Valley, this would be a legendary fish.
Oh my God, it's so big. This museum was founded in 1817 as a part of the university, and it's completely free to visit. And they have between 5,000 and 6,000 specimens, but there's just not enough room to have them all on display. But I mean, like,
there's a lot on display.
Lot here. There's even a second floor upstairs too.
The beloved Vogelbektier.
He's so cute.
Bird beak animal, bird mouth animal, whatever Beck translates to in English, I don't know.
And the grand finale is the bow-headed whale skeleton from Greenland.
That's a bow-headed.
No, it's bow because it's shaped like the bow of a ship.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
Yeah. I was confused about that last night, and I did some Googling, so I think that's how you pronounce it.
All right, Michelle, tell us your sluttiest college story, university story.
Oh, no. You're going to have to subscribe to our Patreon for that.
Just tell it.
Okay, so there are a lot of like local bars in the area, and I was definitely dancing on the bar top amongst a lot of...
That's it? I think everyone does that.
Oh, did you do that?
No, but I mean, I don't think that's your best story?
I think that's my best story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was, I wasn't crazy. Just crazy enough.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
This is just like the quad that was in front of the Institute of Zoology here, and I believe this is the KU campus.
Look how foggy it is.
I know,
it's very atmospheric.
Yeah, it is very atmospheric.
Yeah, I love Leuven.
Yep.
It's been so nice so far.
Take off your shirt.
It's too cold for that. I'm wearing your coat because I'm so cold.
That's true.
This is how nice Alex was. He was like, you can wear my coat until we get to like our third stop today, and then we'll swap. Well,
you're making it sound like my niceness has limitations.
No, it doesn't.
So all the street signs in Leuven are in two languages. One is Nederlands, and then one is something that I can't recognize that is not French, and Michelle is currently over here on the case.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's not French because it's got the city name in both of the languages, and it's got Leuven, and it's got Lieve, which is not Leuven, which is what it is in French. I think it's based on Brabants. Let us know in the comments if you know the details, though, because we are genuinely curious.
Yeah. This is St. Peter's Church. It was built in the 15th century, and I have two fun facts about it.
They better be fun.
They're so fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first one is the layout on the inside is in the shape of a cross.
Oh, okay.
And the second fun fact is that it has a characteristically or an uncharacteristically low bell tower because it was never completed. And this beautiful building that I completely missed on our list is the historic Stadhuis.
But we did miss on our walk.
No, I mean, how can you?
It's hard to miss. It's gorgeous.
It's so beautiful.
And
yeah,
intricate.
I don't think this is the current Stadhuis. Evidently, the inside of it is really, really beautiful, but it's temporarily closed.
Oh.
Yeah, but we can admire it from the outside.
Just like my wife.
What? I'm beautiful inside, but I'm temporarily closed.
Oh, well, I was mostly focused on the last part, but yeah, sure.
Thanks.
What does it mean when you're, oh yeah, okay.
What?
Nothing.
All right, this is St. Michael's Church. It was built between 1650 and 1671, and they just had a brand new organ installed inside.
Just like my wife. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one.
No. I don't have any new organs. All these organs are original, baby. This is Pepas Frituur, and they claim to be the first 100% vegan fry shop here in Belgium.
All right, the food has arrived.
It looks delicious.
It does look delicious, actually.
The menu here is very extensive and pretty familiar
Like
to
any
us too.
Thai shop.
Yeah, it had a lot of options, and they also have some options that they make in-house here, which were special, and we got one of those.
And by the way, they do have something on the menu that is like a Juliancha, but we decided to save it because we're actually gonna have the real thing for the first time next week, and we thought it'd be weird to try the vegan version without having the real version first.
I was gonna say
So,
hint, hint, but
Stay tuned for that.
yeah.
All right, let's start with their ruby sauce, which is one of their house-made sauces. What is this? What is this?
It is a pink peppercorn sauce.
And this is not normal, right?
No, I think this is special to
Okay,
them.
great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's very peppercorny.
Oh, wow. It's very peppery and kind of like a fruity pepper, like pink peppercorn is.
Very good.
But also still really creamy because I'm guessing it's mixed with some sort of mayonnaise.
If you like peppercorn.
Oh,
Wow, that's actually,
I love that.
that might be one of the best sauces I've ever had.
It's so unique.
Let's have a little sample of their samurai sauce too. Very tangy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a little spicy.
It's pretty spicy.
A little spicy
Even
at
by
the end.
samurai sauce standards, it's pretty spicy.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
It is nice. All right.
So, if you're not familiar with what a viandel is, it's kind of like a frikandel or a sausage
Did
with
you
a
just
crispy.
roll your R? A
I did.
frikandel?
Sometimes it comes out. It's like that, but with a crispy outer exterior. And I think that this is my new favorite snack.
Gonna dip it into the samurai
Oh,
sauce.
look at you.
Can I have the first bite?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna do it naked.
The texture is,
The texture is very different.
it's like a croquette almost. It's
Almost.
very creamy in the middle.
Yeah, it's less
I don't hate that.
It's less crispy on the outside and very soft on the inside.
It has the same herb blend.
I was gonna say the flavor is really, really good.
You really put your lips around it when you eat it. All right, for the Grizzly. A little bit on there. I don't want to make a mess.
Look at the little meatballs.
So the texture of this actually looks pretty accurate. So it's got like the little meatballs inside with the onion and then the crispy exterior.
It's not too greasy. It's not too heavy.
It's not too
The,
salty.
the meatball inside is like, it has a bit more texture than
Uh-huh.
the viandel. It's not quite as soft.
Yep.
And it's got the onions on it.
This is better
I think
than
it's
a
better.
Grizzly.
I think it's superior. So what would you rate the fries with the ruby pink peppercorn sauce?
5 waffles.
5
This
waffles.
sauce is one of the best sauces I've had since moving to Europe.
The viandel, how would you rate that?
2.5 waffles.
Yeah, I'd probably give it 2 waffles. It's
If I was
okay.
vegan, I'd be super pumped about it.
What about the Grizzly?
The Grizzly, I would say honestly, 4.5 waffles.
Yeah.
It's better than a regular Grizzly.
I would give it 5 waffles.
It's really good.
Really, really good.
Okay, so we talked to the staff, and we actually got, I think, everything wrong.
It was all flipped.
Yeah, so the ruby sauce and the samurai sauce are not made in-house. They buy those. And the croquettes are also not made in-house, but the viandel and the Grizzly are made in-house, and they were delicious. And they also said, one, they make a stofle sauce and stofles with fake meat in-house. He was back there like cracking open cans of
You're like,
Jupiler, making
what is he making?
the stofles. And then they make a bicky. They use the bicky ketchup and then the bicky hot sauce, but the yellow sauce isn't vegan, so they have to make their own yellow sauce. And they said a representative from Bicky went in there and they said they couldn't taste the difference.
This is Fons or Fonska, and he is meant to represent the student body here in Leuven. The cup with water on his head is meant to represent him pouring knowledge into his brain.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not like super. Like you don't have to like sit back and be like, what was the artist?
Yeah.
How do I interpret
it's
this?
It's pretty literal, although some people say that that's not a cup of knowledge, but a cup of beer. He's so famous here.
I was gonna say you're holding a chocolate.
Chocolate after him.
Is there anything in it?
There's just like a little chocolate ganache filling.
Your little chocolate ganache filling.
The chicken bone's still in the water over here.
Oh yeah. Jel, I think we have to retire the take off your shirt gag after this video, and I'm kind of sad about that.
Oh man, what are we gonna do next?
I don't know. What are we going to do next?
Take off your pants?
Take off your pants. That'd be a little bit more vulgar, I think, in a video.
I don't
and
know.
also difficult to pull off.
I mean, you're always wearing underwear. I mean, most
Are
of
you?
the time. When it's cold, I'm always wearing underwear.
Okay.
You gotta keep the bits warm, you know?
Hey,
Hey.
take them off.
Oh no.
I was wondering how far she was going to take that. I had a whole observation that I wanted to talk about. You ready for the observation of the video?
Did you already tell me?
No,
Okay, go ahead.
it's new to you.
I'm excited.
So in the Netherlands, when you order flat water, you ask for a spa blauw. And when you ask for sparkling water, you want a spa rood. Just matches the color of the spa brand's bottle for each of those.
Even if it's not the spa brand.
Even if it's not spa brand. And which is funny because in the Netherlands, generally people don't ask for a Coke. When they order a Coke, they ask for a cola or a glace. Anyway, but in Flanders, Flemish, you actually say it more literally. So you say like plakwater for flat water, and then sparkling water. It's like Brauswater? Is that right? Yeah, actually, I don't know. I'm not used to saying it. It's like, it literally is sparkling water. It's it. Bunzo.
About to have a fight with that pipe back there. Jeez.
You can fight with... No, I'm not. That's too much. I almost said it and
I know.
I had to stop myself. Yes, I know we are the horniest vloggers on YouTube, but
whoa, you haven't watched all of the horny vloggers
we're also
on
the
YouTube.
Silliest vloggers on YouTube, and I think when those two things combined, it really just ends up being like stupid, like teenager humor, which is actually, I think, pretty accurate. We're very not serious people.
Yeah, we're so unserious.
Yeah, like we're not like, I'm not in my day-to-day life trying to get Michelle constantly to flash me. Although I wouldn't be upset if she did.
I mean, honestly, sometimes I just do it.
That's true.
Okay.
That's right. Okay. That's true. Sometimes I'm just kind of like, yep. Michelle said turn on the camera. So I turned on the camera.
Look at this.
Yeah?
You need to go back there to get it.
Oh. I don't think my camera's not wide enough.
Look.
Yeah?
These are the Hanging Gardens of Leuven.
Okay.
So basically these are 19th century urinals that interesting and unique plants grow in now. You know what we haven't seen today?
Yes, I do. I was just actually complaining about that.
Aside from that.
Okay.
A cat. We haven't seen a single cat today.
Yep.
I guess
Let's try and fix
Leuven's
that.
Not a cat city.
I don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
Never say never. We're still here for a few more hours.
You know what? It's after 12. Let's go get a beer.
Oh, okay. You can have beer for breakfast. Mm-hmm. All right, fellas and ladies. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. It's so sour. We're at Hops and More, which is like half a beer store / half a bar.
When you're inside of it, it's 100% a beer store.
Yeah.
But there's seats.
Yeah, you gotta like squeeze into the back, and they've got like a few beers on tap back there. Yeah, it's very
It's
tangy.
like got a very like tangy finish. This is actually really nice. So this is actually the street that we got dinner at last night. We went to a place called I want to say L'Inizio, and it's like a walk up, and they make like authentic Italian pastas. And if you want to learn more about our experience arriving in Leuven, eating our dinner last night, and even showing you our hotel that we stayed at.
Yes, showing you the socks I'm wearing right now.
Oh yeah,
I
there
know.
You go.
I'm giving the people what they want. You need to go over to our Patreon, patreon.com/buncharted. The link is in the description.
But that was an unexpected, but well done, well executed plug of our Patreon.
You're welcome.
Oh, I didn't say thank you.
Oh.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
I'm drinking a non-alcoholic IPA, American-style IPA from Poland while sitting in Belgium.
That is multicultural.
The next thing we're doing is something that we've actually been wanting to do in Belgium for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like a long time.
I've been eyeballing it for months.
Yeah, that could be anything.
It could be.
It could be anything.
Can we give another hint that might narrow it down?
Only if it's something that could be taken completely inappropriately.
Yeah, it's going to involve more beer.
Okay.
And a lot of slurping. Is that good?
That's pretty good. It's very loud here because I think they're setting up for some sort of a concert this weekend, but we had some extra time to kill, so we decided we are going to stop by the University Library.
Yeah.
But we're not going to climb the tower. I just feel like we just did that in Mechelen. I'm sure it's beautiful.
It does look very beautiful.
And the sun definitely came out and the fog went away, which is one of our concerns this morning, but I just can't imagine climbing a tower right now. You ever just not feel like climbing a giant tower?
But I've heard the library's beautiful.
You ever just wake up one morning and be like, I just don't think I'm going to climb a tower today.
I'm not climbing a
That was
tower
today. That was today.
All right. Let's go look at some books.
There we go.
Bavette is a Belgian chain dedicated to Bolognese. It turns out that Bolognese is kind of like the unofficial comfort dish of Belgium, and Bavette has 15 restaurants dedicated to it. I'm drinking a Stella Artois because it's from Leuven. I had no idea, and like there for a hot minute in the United States,
This is your beer of choice.
Our beer of choice, or was it just mine?
That's probably yours. I'm not a big drinker.
I
it's possible
definitely,
that.
Yeah, I definitely drank a lot of this when we lived in Baltimore, which was like 10 years ago or something like that.
It was more than 10 years ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. The menu is on a record. And there's a record inside. That's so fun.
Also, we're sharing our meal, and he gave me this
Child's dish.
child's dish.
It comes with a bib. People aren't using it. They're just putting the food on it, but it does come with the bib.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you wearing nothing but the bib.
We got it was Kenny's Revenge.
Yes.
Is that right?
Because they also have an oh my god, you killed Kenny or we killed Kenny.
Which is the
I assume
spicy
you killed
version.
Kenny. It'd be weird if they said we killed Kenny.
We killed Kenny. They killed Kenny?
They're bastards.
We couldn't decide what to get, so we got the Kenny's Revenge, which is a mix of the traditional Bolognese with a side of creamy tomato sauce and mushrooms mixed in.
Traditional Belgian Bolognese.
Traditional Belgian Bolognese. Yes.
You've been mixing it for like a solid 2 minutes.
I
Just
really
take
have.
a bite of it.
Okay. All right.
The people want
The
the
people
bite.
want the slurp.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did promise a slurp.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. This is gonna be a messy bite.
That's why you need a bib. Slurp, 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 slurp. No.
I'm not a slurper. I just can't.
She's not a slurper. She's a biter.
This is so good. Savory, slightly sweet, with crunchy bacon and like a very strong thyme flavor in it. And really, really cheesy.
This is insane. It's like literally a bowl of like the sloppiest spaghetti.
Okay, this is gonna be unrelatable to anyone except for Alex. This tastes like an upscale version of my grandma's cheesy bake.
Oh, I don't like your grandma's cheesy bake.
Oh no. But would you like an upscale version of it? Oh no.
Slurp, slurp. There we go. Slurp, slurp. No, your grandma's cheesy bake had like zero flavor nuance. It was just tons of cheese and like poorly cooked spaghetti. This is very, very good.
It's so good, isn't it?
You know a really good way to make sure that your shirt isn't going to get any sauce on it, even with the bib? It's like
What?
a fail-safe.
What?
Take the shirt off.
If you aren't wearing a shirt, you can't get sauce on your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research on Bolognese before this video. So I was curious what the difference between like Italian Bolognese and Belgian Bolognese is. And basically Belgian Bolognese has more vegetables and is a little bit sweeter. And it's served with like a melty cheese on top instead of maybe like a Parmesan or like a Pecorino or something like that. And it became popular in the 20th century with students and just like as a cheap comfort food that was like really, really filling.
Oh, really good. Look at that. I don't dare to lick my plate because it's a bowl and I'm pretty sure it would get all over my face.
And you can see the tiger.
We did it. We have successfully consumed a portion for one person together.
Time for dessert.
All right, Michelle, that is about to be a wrap of our day here in Leuven.
Yes.
What do you rate the Bolognese?
4.5 waffles.
Oh my God,
it was
really?
delicious.
How could it not be?
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 5 waffles. Why is it
Oh, damn.
4.5 waffles?
I don't know. I think like getting it like homemade could just add that little extra.
Well, I had a great time in Leuven, and I would love to come back soon and spend more than 24 hours here.
Yeah, there's so much to do, so much to eat.
Yep. Well, we have about an hour to kill before our train, and we're gonna go look at some of the cute little shops that we saw around when we were out vlogging earlier. But we're gonna put the camera away.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap on our day here in Leuven. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Ta-da!
Cover the lens. Cover the lens.